Hello. I'm very excited to talk to you. I didn't actually turn on my lights back there. I might do that. Give me 1 sec. It's just right. Don't fall over now. Okay? Don't fucking fall. What are you, drinking tequila or something? Stay. Okay, hold on. It's right here. I've got so many little lights over here, I forget what's what. Now this isn't technically this is not the background you're supposed to see. You're supposed to be like looking at this whole cute little array I've made. Very cute. I like that better. But that would mean we'd have to put the light over here, which I could do. Am I going to do that on camera? Oh, God. Oh, that's not what I want to make this video for. But you know what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But we're going to put the idea. We're going to plant the idea. Okay? But we'll keep the light here. Would you like to see my light? It's a Turkish lamp. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Pan. And I started a YouTube channel 6 months ago. I posted like 2 videos before then, but I had never really wanted to start it fully and like commit until 6 months ago. And I love to play video games. I love exercise. What I do for work is I'm a professional cleaner. I'm a business owner. And what else do I do for work? I used to be a professional go-go boy, so like kind of like a stripper, technically. But it was really fun. And I want to do that still. And I just became a brand partner with a skincare product, which you can tell I haven't used very much yet because I still have a bunch of acne. But my skin's looking better than it was. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about an update. I know it's September 19th, 2025. Taking my socks off. Should I smell it? It don't smell bad. That's all I'm going to say. It don't smell bad. I was going to go to the gym today, but my mom's in town. If you don't know, I live in New Mexico, which is a really cool state. And there is a library conference going on. I think it's like the National Library Conference or something like that. And it's happening in New Mexico this year. And my mom is a librarian, and so she's here with a few of her team members. And they took me to a concert, and it was so beautiful. I just am so lucky. I'm so fucking lucky because I went to this concert for free because I think my mom bought the tickets. And I don't know, like, how lucky is that? It's not every day that you get to go to a concert for free, you know? And especially because, I don't know, if you've watched my YouTube videos for the past 6 months, I've struggled a lot. And, like, I've really struggled with poverty. I've struggled with money. I've struggled with food, trying to buy food or pay my bills. And I've been building this business the whole time. And just to have someone do something nice for me means a lot to me because I can't do that stuff for myself right now. I love to go to concerts. And I was holding my mom's hand for some of the songs and I was crying just because I was so grateful because she's always been there for me. And she's always loved me and she's always cared. And especially queer people are often not that lucky with any parents, let alone 1 or 2. And my relationship with my dad, it was a little bit rocky, but I've come to love him fully, like fully love him. We've had a few arguments, but so have my mom and I. And I think at the end of the day, part of why we hate our parents is something which we actually hate within ourselves. Especially if they raised you, well, only and mainly if they've raised you. And I think parents reflect to us things we may not like about ourselves and that we inherited. And when you can learn to accept those parts of yourself and love you for who you are, you realize that some of those things are gifts that they gave you. Some of those qualities are gifts. And it's up to you to reframe in your mind how you perceive that. People will tell you that you're privileged and blah, 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 and that you have great parents, but maybe it's just the way you're seeing things. And you can't see things in a positive light until you heal from the ways they hurt you. And nobody's parents are exempt from hurting them. We're all hurt by our parents because parents are imperfect and they do things intentionally or unintentionally that leave wounds on us. And unfortunately, it's not their job to heal those wounds. That's what the bratty teenager version of you will want, is that it's their job. They caused this problem. Fuck them. But really, it's your job to get into therapy, to heal the wounds that your parents inflicted on you and get to a place of acceptance and understanding that they're not all just wicked. Depends who you have, right? Some parents are extremely warped. And if you can just be a semi-normal person, wow, you're already like leagues ahead of them and you're breaking so many curses. If you don't pass on the toxicity and the pain, if you don't pass on the wickedness, you're already breaking a bunch of curses in your bloodline, if they are biological. But I'm fucking so grateful for my mom. We went to a concert called the Candlelight Concert, and there were candles everywhere. And there was an orchestra, and they were playing rock music. And they played a couple songs that I really loved. One was Ground Control to Major Tom. It's Space Oddity by David Bowie. And then they played And You Give Yourself Away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. It's like a U2 song. My God, I was just crying for some of it because I think when the music was playing, because it was 80s music, and it really brought me back to being a child and listening to the radio, and my mom when I was a child, and gratitude for the mother that I received, because she's fiercely protective of me. And she's not just like a feminine, soft, like gentle mom. Not to say that she isn't, but she's not a queen of hearts. My mom is a queen of swords. What that means is she's like Athena. So she doesn't fuck around. She doesn't play games. She's extremely intelligent. She has a master's degree. She's always been very witty. She's been vindictive if people hurt people she loves. She's vindictive, and not in like a ratchet way. That's the word I want to use. Like a ratchet way of like, I'm going to swing my hands. No, she's like deviously vindictive, where she will ruin you in a professional and intellectual way without cussing at all. And she's been in positions of power. Like she was on the school board when I was a child, and she's just a very businessy woman and intelligent. And later in her career, she became a librarian, and she's just remarkable. She's remarkable, and I am so lucky to have her as my mom. Because some people have really, really shitty, she had a really shitty parents. And that to me is evidence that she's done a lot of fucking healing because she is so completely different from her parents. So sure, she may have a few similarities, but for the most part, she did so much work to try to heal because she was really hurt. And I guess I was just like listening to this music, and I kept seeing a picture of us where we're by the ocean, and she's holding me, and she used to always like cradle me. It was really sweet because, I don't know, she's kind of like, she can be kind of seen as like very militant and very put together and very intelligent, and she'll cut you with her words if you do things the wrong way, and she'll be very sharp. But she was so gentle with me and loving and like such a mother, and it was kind of out of character. But she was very protective, and I just kept seeing her and me in this photo we have where we're on the beach, and I'm this cute little pudgy blonde boy, and she would always, in all the pictures she had with me, she was always there like protecting, and she would either have her arms around me or she would be there being like a shield or a guard. And I needed that because I didn't realize it until I was older, but like so much shitty things out there in the world that would target someone like me. I was a sensitive, gay little boy who liked Polly Pocket and Barbies, and I was shy, and I was quiet, and I was very, very sweet, and I was like unaware of how wicked the world was for decades because she was so good at fucking slaying anyone that would try to touch me. And I just kept thinking about that. And she sacrificed so much to make me feel safe and take care of me and meet my needs. And even as an adult, like, she's helped me so much. She even tonight, like, gave me a card with, for grocery food. And I don't know, especially because, like, what was it, like, fucking, let me find the video. I'm hungry and poor on September 16th. True, okay? True. Making the choice between eating and rent sometimes, and I don't know, like, people really underestimate what it means to have a mother who cares and a mother who loves you. It is like the biggest blessing. And I want to repay her so bad. I haven't told her why. I have a goal of being a millionaire. And the reason is because I want to make her life really good. And make sure she doesn't have to worry about money. Because she's the type of woman that would always do the right thing when no one was watching. And she was raised very toxically in a Catholic environment. And she estranged herself from religion. Especially because I think I was gay. And she knew a lot longer before I did. But also because the Catholic Church and Christians are kind of psycho a little bit. But if I'm honest, I don't know anyone who is more of a Christian than my mom in the ideals they teach about doing the right thing when no one's watching, caring about people who are vulnerable. She would stop the car and she would always ask if a woman was in need or in help, if she could help her. Always. She would always try to help women in need. And she would give to homeless people all the time. And she would go above and beyond for someone that isn't even related to her. And she would fuck you up if you tried to hurt someone that was pure of heart. I just am so lucky. And I felt lucky today. And I got to see this beautiful concert with her. And afterwards, we were in this cute part of Santa Fe. And there's all these restaurants. And there's some bougie places too. But we went to a restaurant that was like dumplings. And they have these cool little circle wooden things, and they would steam the dumplings and put them and wrap them up, and we had like dumplings and then across the hallway was a boba tea place, and we all got boba tea, and my mom's coworkers got like some sort of caramel, and then the other one got horchata. I got vanilla, and my mom got the classic Thai tea. And then we got all these different types of dumplings, and they let me keep the leftovers, which really matters to me because I'm always trying to figure out where my next meal is coming from. And so getting some free food is really helpful for me. And we just had a really wonderful time, and it was really special. And I just really cherish all the time that I get to spend with my mom. And I love her, so that's not why we made a video. I was gonna update you, but didn't we just do like the eclipse season on the 13th? So like a week ago, we did the eclipse season video. Yeah, so my life's going pretty well. I'm getting new skincare in the mail. I'm a brand partner with Neora Skincare. I'm really fucking excited because it's really nice skincare, and I'm excited to use it, and I'm excited to share it with other people. Other than that, like, I've decided to stay in New Mexico. I'm gonna sign another year lease. And I was on the fence, but I don't have the money to move. And moving would be kind of so stupid, just a bad decision. And I could really do a lot in a year. And I need to detach from this idea of my dreams are waiting for me in New York City or LA or Seattle or fucking Berlin or London or Amsterdam. Your dreams are right fucking here. Exactly where you are. And you're stuck in seeing what you don't have and not seeing the gratitude in what you have. And I've learned this the hard way, because last time I moved, I had such a beautiful life, but I was only looking at the negative. And I ripped my whole life up to move to a new place, only for it to be harder and more difficult and take a few years before I stabilized and made my footing and built my community. And now I'm there again. And I've learned through moving multiple different places that nowhere you go is going to have what you're fucking looking for. You could move to China. You could move to Japan. You could move to Australia. You could move to Europe. You could move to the UK. You could move to the Ivory Coast. You could move to Madagascar. And there may be language barriers and some cultural differences. But at the end of the day, human beings are more alike than they are unalike. And you will find the same types of characters, the same types of people. You'll interact with people in similar types of ways. You'll go get your food. You'll find ways to clean your space. You'll make a home for yourself. You'll build a community. You'll connect with people. You'll make friends. You'll find a way that people need something that you can offer them and turn that skill into making money, whether you're working for someone or for yourself. And no matter where you go, someone said today, when I mentioned this concept, they said, no matter where you go, there you are. And I like the way that is. And I've learned that. Stop chasing. Stop fucking chasing. And start being the person that you want. Building the life that you want. You can do it in fucking bumfuck nowhere. I was literally in a town with 1,000 people and I was just screaming to get out of it. And I moved to a big city to realize everything I built here, I could have built there. And moving here helped me realize that the real change happens here. I could be anywhere in the world, and this change will come with me. The place is secondary. The person you become is primary. And the life you build, and the way you interact with people. That's what matters. But I started as a personal trainer. I need to find a way to get clients. I'm not sure at all how to do this. I can start building programs and stuff like that. Right now I'm just going to keep doing the cleaning. One thing I do want to do is start dancing. I want to start dancing every fucking day, practicing. In fact, we're going to start now, okay? You and me. Get up off the fucking bed, bitch. Let's get some music. Listen, we need a dance break, okay? Who gives a shit if it's like whatever time? It don't matter what time of day it is. Okay, don't you leave. Just stay right here for literally like 2 seconds, okay? We're gonna turn the music off. We're gonna have a dance party for 30 seconds. Get your ass up. Okay, no sitting around. Get a good song. I always feel like I look so autistic when I'm dancing. Girl, this is how I worked as a go-go dancer too. Okay, that's enough. Cut. It's enough dancing for one day, okay? We're gonna keep practicing and we're gonna get better. Okay, shut up. You better have danced with me. If you don't look as autistic as I do, well, congratulations. You look good. F you. Anyway, I want to make a YouTube video, like a gaming video tonight. It is 11 o'clock, but I do. But I want to start dancing. I want to actually get better. I want to get better. I got a long way to go. Okay? I got a long way to go. There's these people that are really good, and I feel like none of them are autistic, because I just feel like you look at me dancing and you're like, that motherfucker is definitely autistic, you know, like just something about the way I move Some people just don't like it. Some people are absolutely obsessed. Anyway. I want to make a video game video. Let's see. We've posted all my video games in the past 3 days, so I could technically choose whatever I want. It's about what I want to play, which I think will be Smite, because it sounds fun. But I want to improve at dancing. And the skincare is really fun. I'm glad I'm going down this path. Singing. I want to improve at singing. I want to get a voice teacher. And I don't want to pay more than like $40 an hour for a session. I had a person reach out and offer $125 for a voice lesson. Bitch. I am not a studio recording professional artist. If I was, $120 would be fine. I just don't want to sound bad, okay? I need to learn about the basics, about anatomy, about all of that. I want somebody who has a background in vocal anatomy. And I want to pay $40 or less. Sorry, that's what I want, you know? I could reach out to my old voice teacher. She might actually still do lessons for me. Oh well. Anyway. But I'd like to get better at those things. And the skincare is fun, the cleaning business is fun, the personal training is fun. I want to continue to improve my skills across the board. I'm really grateful for my YouTube journey. I know it's the right thing for me because I enjoy doing it. Now, I don't always edit my videos. I rarely do. Like, it's maybe 1 of every 10. I do try to make thumbnails, okay? But I don't really edit. And I'm more of a quantity over quality kind of boy. So you're going to find thousands of videos out there of me, not 100 videos that are like the best quality you've ever seen. No, you're just going to see me throwing up on the internet all of my content, okay? It would be nice to get a little bit better at editing, but, you know, we'll get there. I don't enjoy the editing, so that's something that I would prefer to eventually outsource, hire an editor to do for me. And I might just make it pretty simple. I don't need anything crazy. I could even ask. Let's ask. How much do you pay an editor for YouTube videos? Hourly. Okay, so like $30 an hour. If they're really experienced, it would be like $60 an hour. Or per video would be like $50 to $150. Or if it's a high-end production, I don't... Storytelling, long-form content. Okay. Sound design, motion graphics, memes, pacing, color correction, thumbnails. I don't need that. Simple cuts and captions. Okay. So it would be... It seems like it would be like a lot of money. Damn it. 2 factors that affect cost. Length of the video. Damn it. Growing channel with consistent uploads. $200 per video. Oh, I'm a new channel. So it would be like $50 to $150. Okay. And then if it's a really big channel, it's like $500 a video. Okay. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for the damn editors. So maybe I should do it myself. If it's worth $500, girl. maybe not all of the videos, but it would be nice to maybe at least once or twice a week to make sure I go through the editing process. Thing is, if I record a video for an hour, it will take me 3 to 5 hours to edit that. It's just the way it goes. It's quite difficult, but it does pay off because whenever I edit a video, it's so much more popular. But consistency matters more on social media than perfection. Really, in everything in life, consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to water the fucking plant with the perfect food and the perfect fertilizer and make sure you hit the water droplets in the perfect way and spray a little mist on the fucking... No, you don't have to fucking do that. You can do that and then forget to water it for 3 weeks and do it perfectly again. The plant's gonna fucking die. Versus if you're consistent, every week, just a little bit, whatever kind of water, you just toss it in, tap water. That plant will thrive more than the one that you tried to water perfectly. That goes for everything in life. Don't be perfect, be consistent. And yes, it will look cringy. Yes, it will look bad. Yes, you will judge yourself mainly. But the weakness is not the part of you that is uncomfortable. The weakness is the part of you that's cringing. So don't change the part of you that is cringe or that is awkward or icky or weird. Don't change that. Change the part of you that cringes. Change the part of you that judges yourself, because that is the weakness, not the other way around. When you can accept and love yourself and continue showing up, boom, you're going to succeed. I already have had so much success on YouTube. I think it took me like a month or two and I got like 10 subscribers, which is more than the amount of friends I had in my life. Granted, one of those subscribers is my best friend, okay? So we love Lupe. But anyways, now I look at my videos and we're getting to the point where almost every video is having at least 10 views. And some will have like 40 or something like that. And I'm not even feeling like my stuff is that good, but I'm continuing to show up. And I'm not only continuing to show up, but I'm trying to continue to get better too. And the key is figure out what excites you. For me, I like making videos. I like just blabbering in front of camera and talking to you. And another thing I really like to do is sing. And I also like to dance. And I also like to do weightlifting and exercise related things. And I also like to educate people on exercise and weightlifting. That's why I decided to be a personal trainer. That's why I like to go to the gym all the time and dance and sing. It's why I like to post videos. It's why I like to play video games. Boom, put that on the internet. Do what you like. Do what makes you happy. Do what excites you. And do it without any expectation of what's going to come from it. Oh, I'm only going to put gaming YouTube videos on YouTube because I want to make money and I want to turn it into a job and profit. Like, shut the fuck up. You're going to get so fucking disappointed because you're fixated on what the outcome that you want from your desire. Stop that. Focus on what excites you, what you enjoy, what you like. Do that. Follow that every day. Fill your day with those things. Don't fill your day with things that drain your soul, with things that feel detached, with things that make you feel numb. Fill your day with things that make you feel excited. Everything. If drinking some tea and reading a book makes you excited, do that without any expectation of what will come from it. Yes, we have to figure out how we're going to make money in this world. That's a part of it. But the clue and the blueprint of how you're going to make money in a fun, joyful way will come when you start doing the things that make you happy. And that's what I've chosen to do. this year. And look how far I've come. My life is completely different. There are times where I catch myself doing things that I don't find fun. Whether it's a shitty job, whether it's an old habit that I used to use to numb myself, like an addiction. Oftentimes when you're giving in to the seduction of an addiction, you're not actually happy or having fun doing what you're doing. Maybe in the first few minutes, or whatever, but after you're in it and you continue to be hooked on it, whatever it is, for me it's been video games, but it could be a substance abuse for people, or it could be behaviors or binge watching. You'll just start to feel like unhappy, yet you can continue to do that thing that is your addiction because you are familiar with it, but you're not enjoying it. I've caught myself many times playing a video game. I'm 2 hours in and I'm not having fun, but I'm still playing because I'm chasing dopamine. That's why. And I get my dopamine from my addiction. And that's when I need to check myself. And I can be kind and say, okay, well, I'm chasing dopamine. I'm not having fun. I'm not living like the person that I need to be and become in order to live my dream life. And I'm going to be kind with myself in this moment and allow myself to cave into the addiction. You can do that. Having grace is one of the key factors to get out of addiction, because you don't beat yourself up and call yourself a failure and say you're a shitty person and force yourself out of the habit because you think it's bad. You give yourself grace and compassion so you have permission to keep going down it. You just become aware. This isn't what I prefer. This isn't how I prefer to act. I'm going to act this way and do this because it's giving me some dopamine or making me feel comfortable, and that's okay. But for the future, I would like to have more willpower and step out of it. And over time, with the grace as an option, you'll be able to fucking pull away. And that's what I do. Wow, I'm 2 hours into playing this video game. I'm not having fun. I'm not enjoying myself. I would have a lot more fun right now going to the gym. I would have a lot more fun right now cooking. I would have a lot more fun right now editing my website, posting a YouTube video. Those excite my soul more. Those are more in alignment with what I want to do. And that's going to guide me more towards my purpose. Stop working at a job. Stop doing things that don't excite you. It's a dead end. Don't do it because, I've done it forever and blah, blah, blah. I just have to do it. You don't have to do anything. I literally stopped showing up to a job in the spring. Didn't even fucking care. I stopped calling in. I no called, no showed. Stopped caring. Stopped showing up. Stopped giving a shit. They say, you're a terrible employee. You suck. You're the worst person we ever hired. Blah, blah, blah. You don't pay me enough to care. Marcus, whatever my boss's name was, I can't remember. That's how much I didn't care, right? They didn't even pay me enough to care, okay? Pay me $50,000 a year. I'll care enough to call in when I don't feel like showing up. And I'll say, I'm not coming in today. I don't feel like it. It doesn't excite my soul, so I'm not coming in. You're welcome. Good luck on finding a replacement. Bye. You pay me $50,000 a year, I will give you that courtesy. You don't pay me that, you're getting the no call, no show, not give a shit pan. There. You want me to care, you have to pay me enough to care. And they weren't paying me enough to care, so I got fired. But you know what? Being fired forced me to look for other jobs. Nothing was happening. No doors were opening. And that forced me to start a business. And I started a business. And it was lots of tears and lots of screaming and lots of pain. But I trusted myself. And I believed in myself, and I kept going. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I acted, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I took clients when I didn't fucking think I was capable of doing whatever it was. I still acted. I acted when I was scared. I acted when I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I acted when I was getting a client. My first client, I told my first client, oh yeah, I clean houses all the time, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I bought a vacuum and some Windex. I don't know if you could tell, but girl, I did not know what I was doing. I cleaned these people's patio with a goddamn mop bucket. They had tiles. Girl, they had tiles. I cleaned their house with a mop bucket. Did I get a call? I was supposed to get a call from my, that mother trucker didn't even call me. I was supposed to get a call from my bank when I was going to get accepted for my unsecured credit card. I thought about that because I was like, I should call those clients up and offer to clean their whatever, like, patio, but with an actual power washer. And how much would a power washer be? Maybe like $100. I could probably get that on a credit card if I got my credit card. And then I was just like thinking it'd be like $100 for a power washer. I could actually clean the patio like a legitimate person instead of using a fucking mop bucket and throwing all the water in a bucket all over the patio. Girl, I did it with a vacuum and a mop bucket. And these people paid me $70. $70 to clean their patio with a mop motherfucking bucket. Water, mop, vacuum. I probably could have used my shitty $20 vacuum. I didn't even need to have my $60 one. But I got my $60 one when I started my business because I thought, girl, if I'm going to do this professionally, I need something that doesn't look jank. Okay? I had no idea what I was doing. No fucking clue. People will still pay you. If you have good intentions and you're intuitive and you try to solve their problem and work hard and care, people will pay you. And you will figure it out as you go. You're not going to get clarity by sitting around and twiddling your thumbs and thinking about, oh, how am I going to start a business? Oh, how am I going to... Shut the fuck up. Go knock on someone's door. What do you want to do to work for them? I clean up patios. Do you need that? Well, you don't seem very legitimate. Okay, go to the public library. Get on Microsoft PowerPoint. Go... type in for a template, a flyer, okay? Flyer template. Or just make your own little PowerPoint or Microsoft Word. Put gardening services. Whatever the heck you want to do. It does not matter. Pick up your dog poo. Walk your dog, okay? Print 25 of those out. Go knock on a bunch of doors. 90% of people will say no. Some people will not even answer the door. If you can't handle rejection, you're not going to get anywhere in life. Okay? Knock, knock, knock. Someone will answer. Someone will have a dog. Someone will have a garden. Someone will take a chance on you. And you just got to stay positive through the no. Slammed in your face. No. Slammed in your face. No. Someone will say yes. Someone will take a chance on me, and someone fucking will. Post an ad on Facebook, post an ad on Craigslist. Someone will say yes. Someone will take a chance on you. And when they do, be grateful, take the chance, go for it, work really hard. You're going to know nothing. You're going to be scared. You're going to not have any fucking clue what you're doing, but you're going to show up and you're going to do it anyways. and they're going to pay you. And then you're going to keep going, and you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it again, and you're going to get better at it, and you're going to learn things as you go. You're going to learn more as you do it. But if you're not doing it because you want to be prepared and you want it to be perfect and you want it to make sense before you start, you will never start. You can't wait to be ready. You need to just act. And that's why it's so scary. And that's why it's so hard. You need to act when you don't know what you're doing. And you may think that's unprofessional or not good, but that's the only way you're going to get better, is by doing the thing. So do the thing. I don't care what it is you're doing. Do the thing. You will get better at it. I want to play some video games. It's 11:30. Life is going really well. I'm very grateful for my life right now. I have a beautiful apartment. I have good business. I love my business. I love the people I work for. I love the people I clean for. I love the people I live with. I don't live with anyone. I live in my own apartment. I love the people I live with around here in my apartment complex. I love the friends I've made. I'm grateful for the opportunities coming into my life. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. And I know it's just going to be more and more and more. Because I've unlocked what you need to succeed, which is courage and hope. If you can be courageous and brave, you're ahead of everyone else, 90% of people. And if you can stay hopeful and positive in the face of great adversity, you can soar no matter where you go. And that's the recipe. It's that simple. Everything I've talked about tonight in this video is how I've changed my life. And sure, it could be changed even more. Girl, we could get rid of this pimple, 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 this pimple. We could make this eye droop a little bit less, like this. We could fix the fucking way my teeth are so that I actually have a little bit of a fucking overbite. Okay? We can have all of that. But I'm still going to keep doing what I like and doing what I'm doing while moving towards more things that I want. Which all of the ones I just listed have to do with my appearance. But that's because when you're poor, you can't do anything about your appearance. Girl, all you can buy is the shit products. If you can even afford those. Okay? Do you want to know how I have to chew? And the eye thing, so I try to put a reason behind everything cosmetic that I want to look like. For the pimples, it's just a matter of like, I just want good fucking skin. That's just ego, girl. Nothing else. But for the eye thing, literally, girl, this eye droops a little bit. I will wake up and this eye will be dry and I will be seeing cloudy. When I wake up from sleeping, I have a little bit of seeing problems. Sometimes this eye doesn't focus as well. I think it's because this eye needs to do exercises. Okay, so I'm going to start exercising every day, like this. Okay? I'll ask ChatGPT what kind of exercises I need to do. But with the teeth thing, I have to chew. I have to pronate my bottom jaw in order to connect my molars and chew. And it sucks. It sucks so much. This has been my life for like 10 years. It really sucks. And most people, you see, if my front teeth were expanded a little bit, which I would need an orthodontist. they would be able to line over my top teeth just a little bit, or my bottom teeth just a little bit. And a little bit of it would be like a little bit of a wider smile, but it would help me so much with just fucking eating. And I've wanted that for so long. I love my hair. I do have a little bit of bald. But as long as I can style it and color it, and it looks pretty, that's all I care about. Because my hair for me is like a form of expression. So, yeah, I mean, nobody wants like little bald spots, but girl, who gives a shit? As long as you have hair, if you want hair and you have hair, you're set. Because I like hair because I like to color it. I've been just growing it out for about 6 months. But I do think I'm going to go back to doing blonde hair. I just love it. But yeah, I try to focus on why do I want something cosmetically. You don't have to have a why. You can just want to look really good. And that's fine. But for me, I like a purpose behind it. Like functionality or something. And the only thing that is an exception for me is the pimples. So, anyway, I'll see you in my video. I'm going to make so I have one I haven't posted. The only one I haven't posted is, it's going to be Aphrodite and Hades. A video where I'm playing Aphrodite and Hades. And Smite, you'll see that in the next couple days. But probably after that video, you'll see another video, and that will be the one I'm recording tonight. So in the intro, I'll say what day it is, so if you want to keep tabs, you can. But I'm excited to share this journey with you. Thank you for watching my video. And yeah, I love talking to you. I have always loved talking to you. I hope you follow your dreams. I hope you study what you need to study to get out of a situation that you might not want to be in, or change your life in the way you want it to be. If I'm offering things that are valuable, I am grateful for that, because that's what I want. Hannah's homies. I got invited to a fucking group on Instagram. Might want to go check that out. Oh, I want my fucking comb. Ew, that fucking trash does not smell good. My trashes are super cute, though. They're pink. See that? That's aloe vera. Do you want to see how ugly I can look? Let's try to make myself look as ugly as possible. Hang on. I want to look really ugly. Hang on. I'm going to try really hard. Shut up. Hold on. We got to expose the balds. Expose the bald. We got to look real bald here. Expose the bald. Hang on. I've got a clip for this. Expose the bald. Look as ugly as possible. Okay? Make you feel better about yourself by looking ugly. Look. Perfect. Perfect. Okay? Nasolabial lines. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta do something with my eyes. My dad would laugh hysterically right now. My dad loves to laugh at my misfortune. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta send this to my dad. He will die. I hope he sees this. Okay, that don't look right. Okay, that's enough. We need double chins too. I look like scary. God, I look like fucking Dracula. It is what it is. Sometimes people do look like that in real life. You know, we love and accept them. Just like we love and accept ourselves. No matter how fugly you are. You can still be beautiful. Really. I actually believe everyone can be beautiful. If only you can see it. Because there's someone out there that can see your beauty. Even if no one else can, including yourself, there's someone out there who would be able to see you as beautiful. And if you can find a way to lock in on what that person must feel, how much love that person must have in their heart to be able to see everyone that way, you can find your own beauty. And once you find your own beauty and you see yourself as beautiful and lovable and worthy, it will be so much easier for other people to see it too. So you can make cringy, ugly faces like this. Like this. Is that good? The eyes up. We need the ears out too. That's a good face. Okay. We've done enough crazy. I'm going to play video games. I'm going to eat some food later. After. It's 11:41. I'm grateful I get to talk to you. I'm really grateful for that because this is like one of my favorite parts of my life right now is making videos like this. And I love you. And I'll talk to you later.